All right, welcome to Battletech Solaris Nights, episode 93, Hunter MacGreggor versus Jordyn Payne. Hunter, I understand you have a lot to do.
Yes, hopefully I don't Cosmo it.
Yeah, we do need to talk about Christmas.
Yes.
I understand that perhaps you've attended Christmas?
I did attend Cosmo's Christmas party. Oh no, Hillbilly's Christmas party. Whoever's Christmas party it was. It was so many episodes ago, I don't even remember.
Yeah, this was a while ago. Let's talk about did you bring anyone?
I don't think Hunter would have.
Okay. You are approached alone at the party by your boy, Big Tony Bertoli.
I don't know that Hunter even really knows who that is.
Good. You're not supposed to. If you did, that would be confusing. So Big Tony comes over. He's wearing a black suit over a festive Christmas sweater. He's got a trilby in his hand that he's taking off as he approaches you to introduce himself. And he says, MacGregor, I was hoping to speak with you.
I feel like you have me at a disadvantage. Don't know who you are.
Big Tony Bertoli. You may have heard of me.
I think Hunter kind of takes an involuntary gasp there, and well, sir, I don't really know what we have to talk about. I have to say I'm quite happy with the way the stable's been running the last few years since we've gone a bit more independent.
I wanted to talk to you about the Northwind Highlanders, actually.
Oh, all right.
He adjusts his suit and says, listen, I think I got a cousin on Northwind. Name is Davis McLeod. You know this guy?
Davis McLeod?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
He's Miss Sergeant, stationed here on...
That's incredible, that level of luck. Look, I've been trying to get in contact with him, but I haven't been able to find... Listen, let me give you my business card. If you could just pass it along to him, or maybe even if you could give me his contact information. I know you might not feel comfortable doing that. But here's my card.
Hunter takes his card.
Yeah.
Oh, certainly, yes, I can pass that along to the sergeant. Any particular message?
Oh, you know how it is with family. I just wanted to get in contact, talk a little bit, you know?
I understand.
Well, this is pleasant and all, but I gotta head out, More parties all across the Solaris City. You have yourself a good Christmas Day, Mr. MacGregor.
You as well, Mr. Bertoli.
He puts the hat on his head. He turns and everything goes black and white as he noirs his way out into the cold Christmas Day streets of Solaris.
All right. Hunter didn't have anything in particular. He would have of course given his respects to everybody. Probably would have wanted to say hey to Zuri, since I've had a scene with Zuri get
Yeah, but
this.
Zuri's
this
not your promoter, right? Arnulf Schmid is your promoter.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's a little bit weird. So I don't like see her in a business capacity
like
anymore.
Co-workers, yeah.
So I'd probably but like Hunter doesn't have any ill will towards Zuri, so he probably would at least say hey during the party.
Zuri is staying away from the alcohol here and anybody with alcohol and anything even remotely alcoholic like the fruitcake. So your conversation with her is brief and involves her ducking you after about 20 seconds. Find a new place to be seen, but not to interrupt any merrymaking.
Very well. Okay.
Okay.
I guess in the following days, Hunter will go in and see Davis.
All right. But just remember, Davis might be from Northwind, but he doesn't have a Scottish accent. So don't expect one here.
He had one the last episode.
Only because you made me. He had a regular mid-Atlantic accent.
He had one last season.
I don't recall that at all. Look, if there's one thing you should know about characters on my shows, they change accents whenever I forget. All the time?
Yep. Yeah.
I even turned a whole character. That was their only personality trait. Their accent changed every time you talk to them. Yeah, so Davis is just like, well, good to see you, boyo.
Good to see you, Davis.
Poured you out 2 fingers of whiskey. Northwind Reserve.
Sláinte. I've had 2, well, I guess 3 somewhat disturbing things happen in the last couple of weeks. I'm assuming at least 2 of them are related. Not sure about the third. Came home one night and written in blood on my window was the phrase, "I know what you did." First, I just, that was one I laughed it off. Figured it was just a rabid hater.
It's a pretty Northwind thing to just laugh off blood on a window, yeah?
Yeah, But last week, I got a package contained a Aaron flag covered in blood, and inside was a note written in blood saying the same thing. Starting to think that perhaps our secret operation wasn't as secret as we might have thought.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Hunter, we killed a lot of people.
On that note, Big Tony Bertoli was at the Apex Dragons Christmas party. He gave me his business card to give to you. Said that you're a cousin of his and that he's trying to track down.
You believe that?
I would tend to think that if you were related to the Bertolis, you wouldn't have agreed to the terms we came to 2 years ago.
I have to tell you, Hunter, it sounds like maybe it's time for me to get reassigned to another world.
I understand. I appreciate everything you've done for me.
Excuse me. I think I need to get reassigned to somewhere safer, like the clan front.
Well, cheers to you, and let me know if I can be of any assistance in any of this.
Okay. Yeah, he just stands up and grabs his desk phone and just starts calling the commanding officer of wherever they're at right now.
Okay. That was everything I had for RP stuff. I do want to research my opponent, but if there's anything that you want to do before then.
No, please do. Please research your opponent, sir.
Oh.
What are we looking at here?
That's a 5.
Yeah. Well, you can get a answer out of that.
Yeah, I will do that. I'll let it stand.
All right. I need you to reveal a way you can be manipulated by your target.
I would say that Hunter is already preoccupied with his battle against Saya and Chime. His head is completely in clan space, and he isn't really paying attention to this match.
Okay. You also increase your stress by 1. And then you may ask your question. Let me tell you a bit about your opponent right now.
I have a question before that.
Yeah.
Would my lap of luxury ablate that stress?
Only for battle stuff. So like if you get hit in the head, or if you guarantee victory, or if you lose.
Okay.
Jordyn Payne, we've had a lot of gladiators so far. You know what I mean? Like they've each had their own gimmicks. Mm-hmm. How much do you know about the WWE? Do you know about the New Day? New Day?
I do not.
All right. So New Day are these guys. I'm going to describe their most famous moment, certainly, and it's not the only one. They came out on stage in a giant cereal box big enough for 3 large men to fit inside, tipped the cereal box over, and out came 3 guys dressed in Dragon Ball Z Seiya outfits with the power level scouters. So I think it's safe to say that we could call New Day an anime organization. Also, they're pro gamers. Some of them are. Mm-hmm. Jordyn Payne is the anime gladiator, all right? And I mean that by like they're a super edgelord. They go to their matches wearing a huge black anime overcoat like Akatsuki from Naruto, except the clouds, instead of being red, are the trans flag colors, stripes of blue, pink, and white. And say things like, "This world is imperfect. I'm going to remake it as beautiful as I am." Yeah, so Jordyn Payne is like super edgy. I wouldn't necessarily say they're always cast as the bad guy in every match, but they're definitely cast as like, I don't even know if it'd be the underdog, just like the edgelord for sure. What question would you like to ask?
I would like to know SPAs.
Great. The answer to that question is numerous and plentiful. Their SPAs are Weapon Specialist Goss, Sniper, Blood Hunter, and Natural Grace.
And like me, he can only bring 3 of those into.
Yes.
Okay. I will be foregoing Melee Master in this match and bringing in TRO, Jumping Jack, and Iron Will.
Wait, Iron Will? Really? You're bringing Iron Will instead of, what the fuck? Iron Will?
Yep.
This is your high tier replacement? Listen, did somebody are you taking a bet? Are you sure?
I'm bringing Iron Will because I lost my research roll, and I want the bonus against his antagonizer that I'm pretty sure he's going to use against me.
Yeah.
Because if I got phantom meat damage, then I'd lose one of my SPAs anyway.
That's true. I'd buy that.
So.
All right, just give me a sec. My PDFs all just crashed, and I couldn't force them to close. I gotta reopen the PDFs. Everybody just gotta look at my documents folder in this video. Fortunately, there's nothing there. You can go check if you want to, chat, but nothing weird there. Battletech. All right, so I need Total Warfare and. All right, anything else you want to do?
No, I'm ready to head to my interview.
Your opponent would like to. I don't know if you watched yesterday's match, but your opponent would like to meet with you. And so instead of doing a match, you'd do something like a sit-down conference with your opponent. Sorry, I said match. What I meant was interview. You talk to your opponent directly.
Okay, I guess Hunter would be okay with that.
You still meet in a Donegal Broadcasting Corporation studio. Is it corporation or company? I got burned on this previously. I could just say Donegal. Oh, it's company. It's Donegal Broadcasting Company, part of Commonwealth Press. All right. You meet in a studio. The studio has been set up for like a holographic. So like if you want to, you can get on a tablet and like call up images around you or change what the room seems to be like. Like, I don't know if you want to be in the middle of a jungle or something. It's currently just like a regular blank studio. Jordyn Payne is seated across from you. Their hands are just barely peeking out of the long sleeves of their robe, and you can see that they've got like 15 earrings in and a nose ring and red eye contacts. Hunter MacGreggor, thank you for joining me on the eve of your destruction. I wish to welcome you to the position that you now hold as rank 55.
Jordyn, nice to meet you. I'm always happy to meet my opponents before I destroy them in the ring. And I'd like to take this moment to guarantee my victory on behalf of the Solaris Centurions football team.
Foolishness, Hunter, foolishness. To think that you could defeat me. You may have moved up this season through the rankings, but you're about to enter the bottom 50. We're nothing like the top 50. The competition from here on out will be the greatest mech warriors in the inner sphere. Someone who holds himself back like you, using the prejudices of the past. Mech design rooted in the last war can never hope to keep up with the rest of us. That said, I too enjoy the Solaris Centurions football team. Which is why it will be unfortunate when they do not gain the accolades of your victory. Soon, you too will be crushed, just like they were crushed last season.
So you're the bubble boy, huh? The one keeping me from the top half? Well, I'll be happy to take your place.
Hunter MacGregor, you will know pain. As they say that, they spread their hands out and spikes appear in and like blood is pouring off of their hands. And then they disappear from the seat as if they were never there to begin with.
do have to say, that's some showmanship.
It's all holograms, you know. Donegal hated being shown up by Saya. They've been waiting for a little bit to practice their new Diamond Shark tech. All right, let me guarantee victory for the Solaris Centurions, which I believe is Lawson.
Yes. I think that's what you told me the last time when he.
Yeah. So he's about to release a bunch of like Solaris Centurion seasons. He's been playing like a football simulator league, something like that, and is doing like well-known clan and inner sphere names and narrating the matches as well. So I don't know. If you're into that kind of stuff, watch for it on YouTube shortly. Not on my channel, on his channel. By his channel, I don't mean Gleemos, I mean Lawson. All right. I guess we could do introductions to the ring. I will introduce your opponent's mech. Now, are you making any changes to your mech, or is this what you've got?
No, that's what I got.
Okay.
My changes are for next week's match.
All right. So, Jordyn Payne pilots a 5 Gauss Rifle Annihilator. Basically just a walking Gauss Rifle turret.
Wow.
I mean, like they said, you will know pain.
Yeah. That's something.
I agree. It is something. For the bottom 50. Let's do this. Wait, I rolled a 3 on initiative.
I got a 5.
All right, you can place. We ever had a long range fight on this map? I feel like every single time it's just mechs directly next to each other.
Yeah, I think we've always just come in directly next to each other.
Let me mention that this Annihilator is covered with pink, blue, and white stripes. All right, let's nice again. 7.
12.
All right, I'm gonna declare you as my prey. And then I'm just not gonna move. This is too high before you.
Yep. Yeah, I don't see any really compelling reason for me to move either.
Okay. Somewhere out there, Arnold Schmid suddenly begins sweating in his office. All right. 6 should be short range. So, I need a -1 plus 1 to hit. I need a 0 to hit. I only miss on double ones. 15 damage right torso.
15 right torso.
15 left torso.
And left torso.
Wow. 15 left torso again, and these rolls are incredible. Where have you been all my life?
Well, that takes all the armor off.
15 left leg. 15 center torso. And boy, are you going to need a piloting check.
Yup.
If this had the Mega Mech optional rules, you'd need several piloting checks. Wow, you're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
This one round.
Yeah.
All right, don't worry. I'm about to be in the same level of trouble.
I'm gonna fire everything. Well, everything except the small laser.
God, I like the idea that these are chain fired. You know, not all at once. Like, thump, 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 thump. And your mech's just like, ooh, ah, ah.
Okay, so the pulses are at long. The mediums are at medium, and the big heavy weapons are at short. I'm a 2-2 now, so start at 2. So the Gauss and the ER are at 2s. The mediums are at, and everything else is at 4s because the pulses are at -2. So, all right. Gauss, ER large, 3 mediums, and 2 medium pulse. Gauss hits center torso for 15.
Okay.
ER large hits location 10, left arm for, is that 8? Yeah.
Okay.
Medium 1 at a 4 hits location 8, left torso for 5. Medium 2 hits right leg for 5. Medium 3 hits left arm for 5. Pulse 1 hits center torso through armor critical with crits. So 6 damage. And I've got a 9 with TRO, so that's
still
1 crit. One 6.
Barrow.
Well, I mean that's good, but I suppose you didn't have
You're so
any
much better off
Gosses in the
hitting
center.
Listen, if you hit the fusion engine, I wouldn't remotely care. I generate 5 heat. The gyro is your best shot.
Yeah,
Keep going.
I honestly didn't look to see what was in there before I rolled, so I was hoping there was a Goss, but there's not. So
You want? There's no way you could fit a Gauss rifle in the center torso.
I think if you've got XLs, you could.
Huh.
Okay, second medium pulse hits left arm for 6. And you are going to need 2 PSRs.
Yes, at an increased rate. Okay, I made it. And I made it.
And I made mine.
I had to do it at a +4, man. That's rough shit. Jordyn opens cockpit communications, publicly insists. You will know pain, Hunter MacGregor. Your demise begins now.
Don't fall down off of that big thing you're standing on. Footing might be tricky.
Hey, I'm Russian. Footing might be
maybe.
tricky, huh? Let's go bowling.
5, 6.
Go ahead.
I Guess I'm gonna have to. This cover's not doing me any good. I guess I will jump to here.
How to move.
Okay. So my chart here.
Did you make your
I've
PSR?
Yes.
Okay.
Although I did forget to put my heat on.
Oh, it must be like having heat.
Okay. I am gonna fire Gauss, 2 mediums, 2 medium pulse, and a small laser.
You're not forgetting your jumping heat, right?
I am not forgetting my jumping heats.
Okay. Just making sure you don't overheat yourself. Should be in prime condition when pain breaks you.
Right.
Breaks you in half.
So I'm 3 hexes away, so I'm not in minimum range.
You know what's shocking is how effective this mech is, and it costs almost 50% less than yours. It's insane.
It is insane, but if I break through your armor anywhere, you're in big trouble.
Sure. I mean, you're gonna lose parts of your mech this round. I mean, it's basically just the statistical inevitability at this point.
Right. Okay, so Gauss is a 3. The medium lasers are also 3s, and the pulse lasers are 1s. So it's basically, and then the small lasers in long range. So the small laser's a 6. So don't double 1s until the small laser. Us hits left leg for 15.
Okay.
Medium 1 hits right torso for 5. Medium 2 hits location 10 left arm for 5. Pulse 1 hits location 9 left leg for 6.
Yep.
Pulse 2 hits location 6 right torso for 6.
Okay.
And then small laser hits center torso for 3.
All
With
right.
3 crits.
Okay. There's still armor there. Left leg for 15. Good.
Got it.
Right leg for 15.
Got it.
Left arm for 15.
Got it.
Left torso for 15.
That's internal.
Right torso for 15.
Strips all the armor.
That 4 or 5?
That was 5.
I lost count. Unfortunate. I want a critical of your Gauss rifle so bad.
I know.
All right. PSRs. Oh, I easily pass with 2 6s.
Let me. Sorry, I was doing heat. Let me. Dice.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Terms of initiative, 9.
12.
I choose to win initiative.
Oh, what gives you that?
The Ghost Playbook. Cold read.
Well, that sucks.
This is how I know you haven't been watching Varen's matches, because he does every single time he's in melee range. When he loses, he just goes, all right, I choose to win initiative. And then he wins that round. Oh, God. All right. So this is how we're going to do it, huh?
Yep. And I know you don't have jump jets.
Yeah. I mean, it's because my sheet is publicly available. Easy to see. Jordyn, as your landing says, you think that melee range will be enough to fight me with? Spent too much time engaging the clans lately, believing that those of us who fight you aren't capable of engaging in melee. Your strategies are old, tired, and weak, just like you, Hunter. Now, you shall know pain. Jordyn doesn't move. Go ahead. Make your best shot.
Get ready for some pain yourself. Okay.
The only thing I've known is pain. I was born by it, molded and forged by it.
I am going to.
You know nothing, Hunter MacGregor. Jon Snow of Apex Dragons.
I am going to fire Goss, 3 mediums, and 2 pulse. And the Goss is +2 because of 2 minimum range penalties. So the Goss is a 5, and everything else is don't double once. Plus. Hits left torso for 15.
Sec.
I'm sorry?
I said, give me a sec. All right, I'm
Okay.
good. 2, 3, go.
Is that internal?
Nope.
Damn it. Okay. First medium, center torso for 5.
Okay.
Second medium, left arm for 5.
That's internal.
That'll be a 10 on the crit roll, so that's 2 crits.
Sure.
Is it single or 2 for left arm?
2.
2 dice. Okay. 4-1.
Gauss rifle. That hits.
4-3.
Gauss rifle ammo. Okay.
Okay. That was medium 3, I think. I've lost it.
I gotta spend a point of edge real quick. I'm good.
Pulse 1 hits right torso for 6.
Okay.
Pulse 2 hits also right torso for 6. That internal?
No.
Okay. And that's all my shooty shoots.
Okay.
And you will need PSR.
True, I will. I'm alpha striking again. I need 4s. Left torso for 15 with a crit.
Blows off the left torso.
Oh my. You just lost your hatchet.
I did. Right when I needed it.
Just like the Avatar. And a jump jet. Wow. Nothing ammunition-y in there. That's just the first shot. Center torso 15.
Okay.
Right arm 15.
Right arm 15. That was the one fresh place left on my mech.
Center torso 15.
That's internal.
No crit yet. Left leg 15.
That's internal.
A double crit. Foot actuator and lower leg actuator. So you're gonna need 3 PSRs at a +3.
I need 5s. Good for the first one. Good for the second one. Oh.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to spend my edge.
All right, do it. Amazing. Incredible. Well, all right, make another PSR to see if you bonk yourself on the head on the way down.
No, I do not bonk my head on the way down, but this is going to be 2 levels falling.
No, you're falling on this thing.
Oh, I'm falling on. Okay.
Yeah, you're good. I'm not gonna make you just. All right, you fall off here. No, you fall where you stand. You're gonna take what? 9 damage. What's falling damage? You'd think I know this by now. It's page 68.
That's 1 for 10. 9.
All right, to the left side. So it's in 5 and 4. If you want to roll it.
If it's going to say if you want to roll it, I'll update the sheet.
Oh, sure, absolutely. Left torso.
That's center torso, which is internal.
No critical yet. Right torso. 4.
That's internal.
No critical either.
And then I'm prone, so I can't. Actually, I can punch. The one thing you can do while prone is punch.
So
it would be a punch on the kick table. Actually, no, I've got 1 arm destroyed. I can't.
MacGregor, this world isn't perfect. It's time for you to surrender. And they raise their mech's knee to position it over your cockpit and say, "Shall you meet the same fate you dish to others? Will thou taste death today?"
Hunter fires the flare.
Known pain. Wow, that was really lucky that you fell down. Otherwise, I was in for a world of pain myself.
Right. You blew off the hatchet and then knocked me down. I mean.
Yeah, the 2 head damage was really bad. I mean, I could have lasted for a little while, but you know, next time I needed to make a Gauss rifle fall down or a gyro fall down, it would be at a +5. So I'm not doing so well. Sevens are not what I'm looking for.
I had way too many holes in my mech. I was and not having any more edge.
God, imagine if we'd started out farther away from each other. All right.
I should have rushed you from the beginning. You told me you had Bloodstalker and
you should have
and weapon specialist. I don't know why I stood still.
To get destroyed.
I don't know why I thought that Light Woods was gonna help me.
Project Hubris was on course. All right, let me mark down here that your next opponent will be challenging you for rank 55. Let's see here. I'll have to figure out which special someone can show up surprisingly to overtake Hunter. All right, so Jordyn Payne agrees to meet with you again for the post interview to do another, one-on-one chat. Let's talk about the repair of your mech and what kind of costs we're looking at here.
So it would have been 3 because it's a custom with internal. Mech Tech brings it down to 2.
All right, let's see. Highlander. Do you have somebody that was covering your costs, or?
You did not tell me that I did. So.
Okay. Hey, well, listen, sometimes people are like, don't worry, I'll cover all your costs for you. You know how it is. Let's talk about XP. You get 1 for participating, and then you lost this particular battle.
Yep.
Which means you gain 1 experience and another stress. However, that stress is blocked by your lap of luxury. I believe that's the Solaris Centurions football team who are providing you with a nice, wonderful escape.
Excellent. I wish I could have paid them back, but that's the way the match goes sometimes.
That's the problem. Sometimes the world is just pain.
It's true.
Jordyn Payne.
So I get 2, one for the participating, 1 for guarantee victory and losing. I will train with Brody for +1 experience and -1 stress.
At your post interview, Jordyn arrives and says, "You have known pain. You know now, Hunter MacGreggor, that we are not equal. Do not darken my doorstep again."
Lucky, Jordyn, but I'll be back for you.
Jordyn turns toward the camera and says, "Trans rights are human rights. Get fucked if you believe otherwise." And then they disappear.
That's the one thing we agree on, Jordyn.
Yes, the one thing.
That and our love of Gauss rifles.
I'm just wondering if Hunter's going to be like, all right, it's time to ditch the TSM. It's time for the Gauss Rifle Festival. I don't think so. You're obsessed with this close range.
I have way too much fun as a 90-ton brawler.
It was tough. I've been waiting a long time to unveil this particular mech as a counter to you. And even then, we still started right next to each other. Still, the damage is crazy. It's not as good as distributing it the same way as like a punch, right?
Oh my god, the damage output is just insanity.
Well, from here on out, it's, I mean, it's going to be Gauss rifles and oblique attacker LRMs all the way down. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry. The audience has been writing me up super OP builds to represent the best of the best.
75 damage every turn. Like, that was just oof.
Oh, I was going to say, that's how I know you haven't fought a Kraken, but you have fought a Kraken, so you know the pain that they can put out. That's the mech that's just made of LRM 15s.
Yeah, but LRMs, at least you've got,
Distribution, yeah.
You've got distribution, and you've got you know, you could roll a shitty cluster roll and only hit me for 3.
Man, the math on that match was wild. We had some statistically improbable events.
Yeah.
I can't believe I failed my go to sleep roll and had to edge it. It's a 5. You know what the odds of rolling lower than a 5 are? That's pretty bad.
Well, my third fall down roll was only at a 5, but I failed it. And then edged it and got double ones. If I'd stayed standing, I would have had a chance.
Okay.
Because I would have kicked you and tried to take your leg off.
Well, what else do you have here to do?
I think the only thing I had left was setting up the match with Saya and Chime.
Are you a knows everybody?
I'm a outsider.
Okay.
So I have. We talked about this, and you said it was
Yes.
it was.
Yeah, I don't know that we need to roll is the thing.
Yeah, we don't need to roll.
Yeah, you forced the match. That's why I was like, why are we doing this?
Yeah, no, I had a scene where I was going to introduce it.
Sure, go ahead. Now, listen, I just want to be clear here. There's zero reason for Saya and Chime to accept this fight. The fight is entirely being staged by Vimy Diamond Shark, enticing them to do this for good money and broadcast rights.
Excellent.
Right. There's literally no reason for them to ever appear in the arena with Seth. I mean, except to kill him, which is exactly what they're going to try to do. Please give me your scene.
Okay, so a convoy of heavy movers shows up at Ruin Industrial, including Hunter in his Highlander.
Ruin Industrial?
Ruin Industrial. The rest of the trucks have canvas over them. Media team sets up quickly. Might be that Mash Nathers guy. Who knows?
Listen, this is the wrong, get out of here. Leave.
The Ruin
Leave,
Industrial.
Gleemo.
The Ruin Industrial team sets up their implements of destruction. Hunter uses his mech to pull the canvas back, revealing a Highlander 2C. And he gets on his microphone. Hello, everyone. As you know, I've long been a member of the Inner Sphere Steel movement. Some misguided soul bought me this monstrosity to pilot. I would never betray my oath to you like that. Instead, my good friends at Ruin Industrial and I are going to show you what we can do. And as I do, I'm going to call out Saya and Chime of Clan Jade Falcon. We Highlanders are no strangers to fighting the Jade Falcons. Now it seems they're rattling the sabers of war again and turning their backs on the truce of Tukiad. I won't stand for it, and neither will my unlikely ally in this. At this point, Hunter pulls back another tarp, revealing Seth in his catapults.
Of course.
Seth and I find ourselves on the same side of this. We won't stand to be pushed around by the Jade Falcons, and we will show the galaxy from here on Solaris just what the Inner Sphere can do. We challenge Saya and Chime to a 2v2, and we will destroy them just as we destroyed this mech. At this point, Hunter and Seth's mech light up the Highlander 2C as Ruin Industrial's industrial mechs come out and just tear the thing to bits, and then set the bits on fire and jump up and down on them.
All right. I want you to know there's no roll here. You have gained millions, probably hundreds of millions of people who hate you right now. You've basically destroyed 10 million C-bills worth of equipment for stage prop. There's some guy on New Avalon Institute of Science going, no, all that clan technology that we don't understand yet. And you're literally like, I want you to understand that you've lost a huge fan base, but you've gained a huge base of people who want you to die or just hate you outright. Like Conor MacGregor Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he flung a Tesla into space. Wow, that was really impressive. Totally wasn't a waste of everybody's time. That's where you are right now. You're Elon Musk.
I'm the Elon Musk of Solaris Nights.
You used to be cool, but the more you talk, the more people are like, ooh, this guy, yeesh. Every time you open your mouth, Solaris, the Apex Dragon stock drops. that might actually be true. Oh boy,
I'm gonna be banned from the Diamond Shark Whisper Net.
Hey, listen, the Diamond Sharks would be happy to backdoor you to allow you permanent access. The more you talk, the better things get for them. You receive a message from Saya indicating she accepts your challenge and will be attending in her new personally customized OmniMech.
Okay.
That's it. It is not addressed to Seth. It is only addressed to you.
Of course. Very well.
Unbelievable. This is like when Tony Stark is like, you know what? I'm just going to blow up all of my suits. And everywhere around the world, people are going, no, that's billions of dollars of War Machine equipment. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. Why would you intentionally blow them up? All right. You're training with Brody because you don't have a...
I do not have an intern.
How sad. We need to saddle you with an intern sometime to slow you down, make your life worse. Can you imagine Caspar? He has to wait for Dynamis to come back, right? He's going to graduate, he's going to graduate behind the rest of his class. Post-credit scene is Davis getting on a dropship while have you seen the new Hyundai electric car vehicle that's like a vintage? You know what I'm talking about?
No, but it sounds cool.
All right, let me get your picture. Chad will have to look this up as well. Electric car vintage. What is it called? The Hyundai Grandeur EV. It's a saloon car. Here we go. What? Oh my god. That's not what I want to do. I want to send the image.
I mean, Pascal might be able to read that, but...
Blonde, brunette, redhead. Okay. All right, so this is a car that was just released like 2 days ago. You know what I mean? But it's meant to seem old-timey. This is exactly the car we see on just outside the spaceport with four, let's call them wise guy looking fellas. Loose ties, unbuttoned cuffs, loose collar, just watching your dropship go up in the air. And one guy has like a Star Wars Yavin 4 style electro binoculars that goes, well, boss, looks like we missed them this time. And in the back seat, in like, it's dark, so we just don't see the person's face. It's Tarantino style. You could see everything but the face. And you hear them go, I will not stand for this. We'll find Davis. You will track him wherever he goes. We'll bring him to me. And we will learn why he killed Nia Lakata and who he is protecting. We will find the team that killed our men. Destroy them, because the only one who can take care of each other is ourselves. And everyone in the car goes, that's right, boss. That's right. As the dropship roars into orbit. Don't worry, Gleemo. I got you. We're going to keep this plot line alive forever.
Jesus.
Just in case you were wondering where all those messages in blood came from, it's actually not these guys. I'm just gonna let you know that right now. There's somebody else crawling up your ass.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really thought it was these guys.
No. Oh no. Listen, they're not after you. They're after him. They'll be after you eventually if they get him.
Okay.
I will take bets in the YouTube comment section as to who it is that's actually attracting Hunter. It is someone we've seen on screen before. It's not out of nowhere. You got anything else?
No, that's it for me. Thank you much. This was, you know, even when I lose, it's always fun playing with you and seeing the monstrosities that you send against me.
Listen, this was personally designed by one of the Battletech game developers, and it was considered non-canon for years until finally they were like, all right, okay, it's kind of canon now. It's like the 5ER PPC Direwolf. It's just an attempt to... I like elegant mechs that are one single weapon system designed to, you know, perform one task.
Yeah.
Or Centurion. That's good too.
It performed it well.
We're gonna get there. Don't worry, we're gonna get there. And just remember, folks at home, even if shitty YouTubers try to tell you that Battletech doesn't have trans people in it, it can go eat shit and die.
Absolutely.
Their worth to humanity is negative. That's it. Have a good time, Zone.